Water damage, decaying buildings, a roach infestation, just some of the conditions that public housing residents say they're forced to live with in Atlantic City. A community forum was held this afternoon aiming to spur action by federal officials. News 12 New Jersey's Alex Sedan in Atlantic City.
It's horrible. We live in horrible conditions, and I'm tired.
Lisa Barsha lives in Altman Terrace, a 200-unit public housing complex for seniors and the disabled in Atlantic City. She says conditions inside her building are deplorable.
Our building is deteriorating. You're walking in the building, you see cockroaches. I'm frustrated. I'm aggravated.
Ahead of a planned visit by federal housing officials to Atlantic City next week, residents at the city's public housing complexes gathered here at the Soldiers' Home to make their objections known and say that they want things to change.
And this is a humanitarian crisis, and it's a time to fix it.
What are you hearing from residents about the state of public housing in Atlantic City?
Horror stories, basically. Horror stories which, in my opinion, exist around the country.
Warren Massey spent 2.5 years as chairman of the Atlantic City Housing Authority before he was forced out. He wants federal officials to hear directly from public housing residents.
In the whole winter, I went out without no heat.
There's live bed bugs living in the dryers.
What is the future for the people living in public housing in Atlantic City? Because right now it just is bad.
At the forum organized by Massey on Thursday, residents also spoke of falling debris at Shore Park senior apartments, lack of air conditioning in some hallways, and problems ranging from no hot water to questionable structural integrity.
We cannot live like this anymore. We cannot live like this anymore. Something has to be done.
We're living near salt water. We have a whole Atlantic Ocean surrounding us. And salt water, when it comes over the shores and it hits that concrete, it eats it up.
Housing and Urban Development Secretary Marcia Fudge was in Atlantic City this week at the Convention Center for the NAACP National Convention alongside Vice President Kamala Harris. The Vice President left Atlantic City immediately after her Convention Center events. In Atlantic City, Alex Sedan, News 12, New Jersey.
And about that convention, Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small saying that the NAACP convention was expected to bring in $10 million in economic activity.